man, this episode was sad. Like, there's a couple points in this episode that really made me sad. Like, that final conclusion to this episode with what Isla said to Tsukasa, that was sad. Straight up sad. Because if your loved one said that to you right before you disappear, oh god, dude. Dude, that would be sad, man. That would be really, really fucking sad. Thing is, okay, I've noticed for the past couple weeks, a couple Chibits in the comments have been saying that this series isn't living up to its full potential. And for right now, I can't really say if it is or isn't, because I haven't seen the conclusion of Plastic Memories. But at the moment, I understand why some are kind of conflicted with the series, because right now they don't know what direction the series is going to go, especially with how it's been. I mean, usually when it comes to anime series like this, there's going to be a happy-go-lucky ending, but it depends on the execution if it's good or not. But the big question is like, will all these themes, and will all these build-up episodes with, the potential it has, will it be used properly, especially with the conclusion of next week's episode? Supposedly, if I'm correct, next week is going to be the final episode of the series, and so that will determine if this series lived up to the potential it had. Well, I will make sure to be honest next week to see exactly how it is, but at the moment, though, I'm just riding it for the emotions, because, I mean, this series, it's a series that you know what you're getting into right from the start. Like, I think all of us, when we walked into this series, I think by episode 1 and 2 or 3, probably by episode 4, we all came to terms with what we should probably expect from this series from when we got to the ending conclusion. And so, I think if anyone is still watching at this point, we're probably going to ride it out and see exactly how it's going to be done. But the big question is like, how is it going to be executed? Is, Isla going to live? Is Isla going to die? Is, she going to live in a certain different way? Is she going to live on in the heart of Tsukasa? I mean, a lot of questions. It depends on how it's executed if it will strike us all next week. See, Plastic Memories is at a point right now in this anime to where it could be made or breaked. For instance, like, it's a make it or break it type situation right now. Like, next week will determine if people are gonna just downright fucking hate this series or they're gonna love this series. Because depending on how it's done next week, depending on, the epilogue to the closure to, how the drama is built up, will determine how us as the viewer will look back at this series and see if we like it or we fucking hate it, one or the other. And so at the moment, I ask all of the Chibits that, right now are on the fence, or Chibits that, are kind of saying like it's not living up to the full potential, to just wait until the finale. Let's wait until the finale until we see where this is going to go. For instance, to see if this is going to be a good conclusion or a very rocky end. One or the other. That's the only thing it can have, really. That's the only thing it's leading up to. So we have to see. But besides that, though, episode very simplistic. Like, I mean, it's same things I've reviewed multiple times in the past when it comes to, a romance drama and stuff like that. It's something I've seen once before in different other anime and literature, especially what was taking place in this episode with, preparing a party for someone about to die or go away for a very long time. I mean, all these different things going on in this episode I've seen time and time again. It doesn't mean it's bad, it just, I've talked about it many times in the past, so there's not really enough reason for me to kind of dive in and talk about this, excessively for 5 to 8 minutes, or just about, a party scene. So, overall, though, we'll have to see how it goes. I'm going to end my thoughts/review here. Tell me your thoughts. How do you feel about this week's episode of Plastic Memories? Are you prepared for that finale? Are you prepared? Do you feel like Isla's gonna die? Do you feel like she's gonna survive? Let me know your thoughts. I love you all. You have a wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.